We here.
Okay, maybe a step back. Okay, step back. So we can jump in. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
It's time to go. All right, everybody.
Yeah, fuck your ears. Fuck them.
If you
That
guys
shit scared the fuck out of me.
I saw it in your face. You look.
oh Lord. Okay. All right.
Fuck your life.
Bing bong.
Take a little bit of steam off of that one. All right, everybody. If you're new here, if you've been a fan, thank you. Welcome to another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. This is episode 65.
Beep, 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 beep. I don't know.
Yeah,
We have a button for that.
yeah, you don't have to do it, but I like that you tried.
I like how everybody stopped and looked at me. I completely forgot. I froze.
It's okay. Sometimes
But we are back with another episode. My name is Just One. I am joined by our wonderful co-hosts.
My name is Jamal.
Oh, we're using real names. My name is Clarence.
My name is King.
Oh, the government? We ain't giving out government.
Fuck that.
That's right, my brother.
Who is Jamal? Who is that? I'm Sumo.
Exactly.
That's his sovereign name. All right.
Krakoan name.
Yeah, that's just Krakoan name.
We like to talk about all kinds of news from the worlds of comics, films, and video games. And that's what we're going to do here today. So with that being said, how you guys doing?
Good, man. How was everybody's Thanksgiving?
Not bad. I went down to Salt Lake City, Utah.
Welcome.
Over to?
Welcome back. We didn't even notice you were gone.
Yeah, you're right here.
I was here the whole time.
Absolutely.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go on.
It was good. It was fun. It's nice and quiet up there, even for it being like a bustling city that's growing.
Where did you go again? I'm sorry?
Yeah.
Salt Lake City, Utah.
Ah.
Went up there to have Thanksgiving dinner with my brother, his future wife, and
Aw.
well, he didn't get on one knee yet, but
Oh.
the world is watching.
So is a fellow friend of ours who has a slap bet
Oh.
with your brother.
Oh. I wonder if Sophie knows about the slap bet.
I hope she does.
If not, she probably figured it out right now. Ew. Well,
Okay.
it was a good time. I had lots of good food. We cooked. They cooked. It was just nice.
That's
Had
good.
a good time.
That's good.
Get up there for a week. My phone broke.
Oh.
Yeah. You went up to the mountain air and your phone's like, what is this? Fresh air?
It said, "Oh, you leaving the G? All right, cool.
We ain't coming back.
You ain't coming back. You leave, we leave." I went up there. I had no signal. I came back. I had no signal.
Oh, my God.
And I was SOL'd, and then I came back another 2 weeks later. I had to wait 2 more weeks to get a new phone.
Nice.
So I had a phone. I was without a phone for almost a month, and you know what? It felt great.
Right?
No social media. Beautiful.
And then,
The sun was so bright.
as soon as he got it, he just immediately went back into debauchery.
I gained 30 pounds.
Which is like really strange because you always preach how much you like thrive on chaos, like, and I'm just surprised that like being free from it actually was a good thing.
You can overdose on everything, man.
Absolutely.
Good point.
We all. I like ramen, but I'm not going to eat ramen when I wake up and then go to bed, eat ramen for like a month straight.
You should do
I
that.
totally could.
You could. You're a grown ass man. You could do
I
whatever
totally
you want.
would.
I totally would.
I mean, I just had a friend go through triple bypass surgery for literally doing exactly eating ramen for nothing straight.
What?
No, what?
Buddy, okay?
Like, yeah, she's all right. But I'm
Okay.
like, holy shit. Like, you're like...
Well, like ramen, like instant packet or like ramen?
instant.
Well,
I would hope. Yeah.
I wouldn't call that ramen.
Oh,
It
okay.
had said so on the
Look,
package.
She-
right?
Hey,
You could
listen,
have just followed
hey.
the context clues. Like,
Hey.
what person do you know is going to go and eat ramen like that every day to
I
have
thought
a
she was
bypass?
balling.
She's white.
That's a lot of money. Ramen is expensive.
Okay,
Like he knows niggas that be balling like that.
First off, I absolutely
Is your friend
do.
okay?
Yeah, she's okay.
Okay,
The
good.
surgery was a success. She's homebound and she's with her cats and she's
Good. Yeah, she's
Good to hear.
Yeah, good.
so yeah, that's but a bit more about me now, okay?
Yeah, what about you? How's it
me.
going?
How was your holiday?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Oh my
I kind of
God.
disappointed myself. I got one plate.
How? You only got one
I
plate?
got one fucking plate. It was a good ass plate too. Don't get me wrong. I stuffed it.
I'm about to say, you
Okay.
got one plate. What did you eat, man?
That's the thing.
Everything. I fucking stuffed myself with that one plate, and then I took a second plate home with nothing but a mountain.
you had 2
of
plates.
desserts. Yeah.
but
the
he had a
second
dessert
food-
plate. That was the
Yeah.
guilty pleasure plate.
Yeah,
That's
that
the one he's
doesn't
going
count
to
as
eat
a food
shirtless
plate.
in the middle of the night at 4 a.m.
Shit, in the middle of
high.
the day. In the middle of the fucking day. I don't have time anymore, guys. Like my social life is over at this point in time. So whenever I wake up, I just watch TV, stuff my face with
Oh my god,
random nutrients.
We need to go visit him more often.
Just
Say hi.
Not during peak month.
yeah.
I mean, true.
I won't be home. No, but I'm good. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm actually going to the gym and shit. Even though I'm still going to work 5 days a week and I'm still drawing, not working on my book or anything, but I'm still drawing every single day. I didn't do that like the last couple of years, so
Okay,
I'm still moving forward somehow. So when I come out on the other side, I'll be
a better human being.
yeah, hopefully. So, but yeah, I'm doing good. It sucks, and the money's good. I'm buying a lot of shit that I don't need, but that's
Hey.
what you do when you don't have time to spend it with people you love. You just
You spend
buy shit
money
that-
on
yeah.
things.
So
Did you get that PC?
no,
All right. How was your holiday?
It was
Getting
good,
a lot
man.
of shit you don't need.
I ate more than one plate. I got up, did some push-ups, and I was like, I'm ready to eat. Put on my stretchiest pants. I went to town. Spent it with some family. Had a nice. It was good.
good.
Got a good haul of Bourbon County, which I got to crack one of those open. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was fun. How was yours?
Mine was I actually stayed home this time around and everything because I've been going back and forth between here and Michigan for like it's been so often to a point where like I'm tired of driving, so I was like I just see him.
You had one of those the gangs all here nights.
Yeah. So I just stayed home and chilled. But my mom, my brother, and my actual little cousin actually came down to come visit me.
Oh, there you go. That's cool.
She brought food and stuff. So I got my mom's famous like really good fucking macaroni and cheese. I was happy. Just ate a bunch of that and fucking.
What was ours?
Huh?
What was ours?
Yeah.
I saw you working it because you were gonna ask too.
No, I was gonna do something nice and say like, I bet that macaroni and cheese wasn't better than the one I had.
Well, you don't have to because I know it wasn't better than the one I had.
Sure. Okay.
Was it buffalo mac and cheese?
It doesn't matter.
Look at the pause. Look at the pause. He said, "Fuck." Look at that. Look at that. He
That
said,
does
look
sound
at
really
that.
fucking
Look at
good.
him. Look at him.
Chris, you were talking.
Trying to imagine how it tasted. Look at his ass.
And then I also got to experience like my since then my mom kind of like dropped off my brother, so he's been staying with me since Thanksgiving and stuff, or
How's
at
that
least
for you?
Black Friday and everything. It's been nice to have him around and everything. He's just been playing League and being a degenerate online.
Actual league?
Yeah, he's a League player.
Oh no!
He's a
what
legit-
filth? what scum?
This is what happens when I leave, and he has no guidance for years. He
Is he
went back-
angry?
Yeah, he's an angry little, but he's very argumentative. Like some points, I'm like, whatever.
So I like him.
It's league.
Yeah, you
It's
like
league.
him, but I'm like, after a while, it's like he hates getting argued with me because after a while, I'll be like, all right, whatever. He's like, don't do that. Don't just say whatever.
Yeah, you don't get to shut the conversation
Yeah,
down.
I do. Shut it off.
Don't
That's
just
whatever.
shut it down. Like, is it that important to you?
It's not important. Exactly. No,
Just say if it's that important. I'll keep talking to you. You want some water? Just be real nice to him.
yeah.
Just be real nice to him.
I'll try to. Yeah, I'll fight with positivity. Be like, you know what? Temper down.
It ain't gonna last.
Yeah, but he's been doing great. Even though he's like knocked out now because we went up and got his shot and everything, the booster and stuff. So he's like laid out. And I'm
You
like,
put that. Damn.
Yeah.
No. All right. not this. Go.
Wasn't I supposed to serve him a beating in some fighting games?
I believe.
Are you protecting your kin?
look.
I
Yeah,
understand.
that's why he didn't bring him.
That's right.
That's why he didn't bring him.
That's right.
Well,
He didn't want him to go back to Michigan with a flat ass.
I didn't. Look, I like to keep the illusion there that he could.
The illusion is
he gonna grow up
the,
soon.
the illusion is he here, but he ain't here.
No,
He
not
knows
here.
where to come.
Okay. Okay. I'll relay that message.
We're gonna set this up. How long is he in town for?
Oh, it's actually he leaves Monday, Saturday. So
Well,
he got shit to do.
This
He'll be
is
back,
great because if it was Smash
back.
Brothers, he fucking break me.
He would.
I
He
don't
would
play.
break
I
your-
don't
he
play
would
that
break your
fucking game. I don't play that fucking game.
He will break your back.
Nah, he ain't gonna JV me.
He will.
He ain't gonna JV me.
He will.
Little ass
He's
nigga.
really
He ain't gonna
good.
JV me.
He's really good. He's really fucking good.
He's really good not to JV me.
Yes, he will.
You ain't me.
Yeah, you're worse.
You ain't me. What?
Yeah, he said me.
Chris, are you saying that?
Why are you twitching?
Because of what you just said, the audacity for that to come out of your mouth, you know.
But it's true.
No, it's not. The last time we
dumbfounded.
played, you got busted up.
Yeah, but you haven't played since, so
I don't need to. Not
You
for
don't.
Not
Well,
for
the
you.
standing
you're not
record
gonna get any
is,
better,
the standing record is
I don't
that
need.
he's on
Not
top.
for you.
Ooh,
I already know what I am.
Competition.
I already know where I am.
I
What are
can't.
you?
Who are you? I can't even see you. Who are
Don't
you?
look at me.
I
Anyway,
can't even
let's
smell
do
you.
the news.
Yeah.
The news is you garbage niggas.
All right. Speaking of garbage, let's just get this out the way. How about we relay our experience of Resident Evil? Welcome to Raccoon City.
Oh, yeah, you guys-
and goodbye.
Seen it, right? Is this in
When-
theaters? What is it
It
on?
was,
in
it was
theaters.
only in theaters.
I wish it
Wow.
was.
Were you there? Were you there the day it dropped? Were you there day of?
I wasn't day of.
I was.
You were number one?
Yeah.
I was there day. Look,
How
look,
different was that experience?
How
The thing
deeply
is- the thing
packed
is,
was
you know,
that
it's-
theater?
So from the context I got from the area, my brother explained to me that the movie theater they go to usually has nobody there. And when we went to go see Ghostbusters, there was like 4.5 people in the theater, and they said that's packed.
Wow.
Damn.
So with that context, when we went to go see Resident Evil, there was like 70 people in the theater.
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
So people is out here trying to see Resident Evil. We will always be there. But this
course.
this movie was the movie I wish we would have gotten when Mila Jovovich movie came out in like 2002, 2003. This is what this
You watch your mouth. You trade carefully.
this
right
is
now.
what that movie should have been. They tried their hardest to stay so close to the story
So
and
close.
give you almost this one-to-one video game adaptation that was good for the attempt. But
That was the problem, though.
it's Resident Evil. This shows you where the height is. I don't think it can go any higher than this. This is the best that they could do. And I can see it, I can appreciate it, and I'm surprised that
You got.
I expected more.
Oh no.
I thought the film was very meh supreme. Like it wasn't terrible.
I didn't say it was terrible.
No, I'm saying
Okay.
that it wasn't a terrible film.
That's not what you said earlier.
Yeah. No, I said what I said before. Like I said it was meh. I just thought like, but I still stand by what I said that the Mila Jovovich one is way fucking better, and I would rather have put that on than this because at least I would get some fucking entertainment for it. But I don't give a fuck if it's close to the fucking games or not. Those games make no fucking sense anyway.
They really don't.
All right, they don't. There's no who cares a fuck if Leon does the exact same thing he does in fucking, or if he's even there.
I didn't play the Resident Evil games. Was Leon that kind of boob?
No. Oh my
No.
god, that shit pissed me off. Like, I guess the one thing that this movie suffers from.
Are you a Leon fan?
I am a Leon.
I am a Leon fan.
I knew
yeah.
it. I was watching like, ooh, these Leon fans are fucking mad. I can feel it. Ooh,
I
they
can't-
mad.
I
Like,
can't do it.
it wasn't
I can't do
even
it.
just like
I was shucking and
Look,
jiving in the seat.
the thing that I believe this film suffers the most is that they wanted to do two games at once, literally, and they literally tried their best to mold them together and have these two storylines happen at the exact same time.
Oh, no.
And it just did not work whatsoever.
I
So
love how we have this right now because I didn't play any of these old Resident Evil games and
yeah.
watching the story, I didn't give a fuck. I was having a good time watching it because I knew what it was, and I like how this is more. I looked at it as we started with Mila and somebody else is starting here.
Yeah.
And I think the people who are starting here have a stronger starting point than we did.
though they do, I just wish.
So you like the one better then?
No,
Got him.
No,
Got him.
I'm saying like
Let him
objectively is better, especially to say that it's a adaptation of Resident Evil. This is the adaptation of Resident Evil,
And,
not
and
what.
this is the best that we're going to get minus how Tyrant looked.
Oh my God. Oh, no, not even the Tyrant.
best
They
that we're
literally-
that you all you Resident Evil fans until they do Resident Evil until they do Biohazard or 7 and 8.
Yeah.
This is the best you guys are gonna get.
Like they literally had the budget for 3 monsters. You got one dog, you got one liquor, and then Tyrant. That's it.
You got Tyrant.
Wait,
one,
two
you got,
forms.
No, you got Tyrant 1.5, and then you got Tyrant 2.0.
Wait a second. So they go from dog to
Yes,
liquor
in that order, by the way.
to straight to tyrant.
I mean,
Jesus.
there were some random zombos over there.
I'm sorry.
It was a slow process
Not-
how the town turned into zombies, and they showed you that, which is kind of cool.
It was weird because like they never mentioned fully that it was like they didn't have enough time to explain that was a T virus. You're supposed to assume. They said it was in the water supply.
Yeah, it's from the viewpoint of the people.
I know, but it just doesn't like
as a player when you're playing the video game. Yeah, you know the T virus because the game told you the T virus. Has infected
because it's an
Raccoon
important
City.
plot point.
Hey,
it's important.
He's into this.
But while you're watching the movie, it's clearly the viewpoint from Raccoon City PD and the people.
It was
Isn't that better world building than
no.
But
like
I get where you're coming from. Honestly,
like,
listen to you Resident Evil nerds.
They didn't do it this way.
That's right. Goddamn
You're right. All right. It doesn't take 2 seconds to say virus in water. All right. Virus is affecting people.
You see how long that took when you just said it?
It took 2 seconds.
Too long.
Like I just kind of wish they could have and had the money and I guess time to do it even crazier.
No, they had time.
No. Not when it compared. Like the trailer literally came out like what? 2 weeks ago, it feels like
around the same time as the movie.
But when did the news that it started filming happen?
One of our
how many years ago?
3 years ago, because we started our podcast. I made the news about it and everything.
They had time.
They had time to fuck up, and they just
maybe they were just trying to figure out what way the wind was blowing, and they just landed here.
This movie was the best Resident Evil could get when it follows the video games until it gets to either Resident Evil 4, 7, or 8. This was a good.
Give me 5. This was punch rocks.
This was an average movie at best.
I just hope
and a good video game movie.
Wow.
After watching all the other Resident Evils, what did you expect?
Look.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's why I didn't go.
I don't know what to expect.
Because I knew what to expect.
Yeah, and I
expected to be bored because there's no Mila Jovovich doing backflips.
Right. Just like we waited for Marvel movies, how we were there every single time until they fucking got it right. I'm going to do the same thing for these video game movies. I'm going to be there every single time until they get it right.
You'll die, an old fool.
Yeah, I will die with honor.
Okay.
And purpose. How will you die?
In a better place.
Alone and surrounded by Amazon garbage.
A higher one, too.
With that, we'll go into what we also, me and Clarence both watch and no one else did. Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters Afterlife. Came out and it was actually, for me, it's pretty good. Surprisingly, I expect nothing.
I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yes,
I just know that Paul Rudd's in it. I don't know anything else.
That's all you.
You put some respect on the sexiest man.
I don't know why.
Right. That's right.
You put some respect on it.
Paul Rudd was named the sexiest man alive.
You got to kind of gasp when you say Rudd. Paul Rudd.
Rudd.
Let it out.
I've been on the tip since.
Oh, his tip.
Yeah, since Ant-Man 1. So. You don't have to.
But he has a beard now.
Respect, right?
But he has a mustache and a beard now.
But
I don't like beards.
This movie was hot.
Because I can't grow.
Same. Felt.
No.
Don't touch his.
What?
No,
Whoa. Did you just sexually assault him?
He did.
He likes it.
Clarence too.
Stop talking right now.
All right, Weinstein.
Jesus. You shut your mouth. Don't utter another word. All right.
It's not funny, by the way. I'm just joking.
We know.
It's a serious.
At my expense. You'll hear from my people. I'm going to get Twitter on you.
They're already here.
You know what's funny? I love.
They're in the room with us.
I love how everyone is praising this movie, which is still, like, mind you, it's still good. But it kind of also feels, if you think about it, it's basically kind of like a Force Awakens. Yeah. By the fact that they follow, they're like, people really like the first movie. Let's do that. But not really. But yes. And they did that.
It was kind of a group thing because if you knew a little bit of the history behind the actors and how they kind of fell out with Egon's actor, I can't remember what his name is. I'm terrible with names. They kind of fell out with him and he died before they could ever reconcile that.
What if he didn't really want to be there? Like, he's like, how the fuck? Did you?
Well, looks like he doesn't have a choice.
No, he doesn't.
Wow.
Are you saying?
No, we didn't say that.
They pulled a Grand Moff Tarkin?
No.
Grand Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, from Star Wars, they CGI'd. They brought him back.
Yeah, from the. Never mind. Go
I
on.
understand. Either way.
Thank you.
No, I didn't say anything. If you want me to, throw something out there, I will gladly throw anything out there.
You don't have to. I was trying to be.
But I would be vague and
I was trying to be
deny
vague when
everything.
I said that.
No, so it looked like they were going to do one of those from the trailer when they started showing. Right. Well, when they started showing the little tiny Stay Puft Marshmallow Man.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, it's gonna kind of follow the same plot points, which isn't bad.
No, like
the Force Awakens thing. That was exactly what I was going to say. It did this whole. Since Ghostbusters is this property that we don't want to talk about the last Ghostbusters movie that came out because it didn't do anybody any favors.
No.
But since then, Ghostbusters is a property that you have to reintroduce to a younger crowd at the same time while bringing in the older crowd. So it made sense for them to kind of have this Force Awakens thing, this appeal to nostalgia, but move on at the same time. And even with the younger characters, the daughter, I loved her.
Oh no, she was great. Like I thought she was going to be one of those like smart, annoying people because she could have easily had been like, people who are like smart characters who could be unsufferable. Like and so like,
you want to get them to stop?
UPS came.
I see it on your face. I see it on your face.
Yeah, they'll stop. We'll just have to edit this out.
Okay.
But no,
you were
fucking assholes.
But
go ahead.
No, I thought she was going to be something completely else. I thought I was going to like her, and she became my favorite character in this film. She was great, and she was very heartfelt. Like you empathize with her, and I love her character arc and everything to be like realize, and her mother. The son wasn't like he was like he was all right, but yeah, I really liked her character. I have to say also this movie made me realize like Ghostbusters, like those like the proton rays, what they're called.
They're dangerous.
They are scary. They will melt you.
It's shooting plasma, actual energy beams.
It was like, and they showed
before Dragon Ball Z made you niggas think about energy blasts. There was proton packs.
I was like, what if she like went to her school and like proton?
Stop it! No. She's too pure. Stop it!
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I'm bad. I'm being bad today. I'm sorry. It's the drink. It's the devil's trumpet.
Hey,
oh my god!
It's fault.
Nothing is pure.
There's nothing really else to say about Ghostbusters. The character chemistry was a little. It wasn't the strongest, but at least it was there. Mm-hmm. The story was smooth, and the appeal to nostalgia was not heavy-handed, expected, and it was just handled well.
Everything that he said. This is great. Go see it. It's a treat. If you want a really good movie to go to the theater to see, definitely go see Ghostbusters.
And there was an after credit scene. We might get more Ghostbusters.
Everything has an after credit scene now.
Right. I'm excited. You ready for my 2 IQ prediction?
Go for it.
Every time.
They're going to do Extreme Ghostbusters.
The cartoon?
If they do another Ghostbusters movie, the easy way to do it would be to do Extreme Ghostbusters. Why? You have a team of 3. You have the Asian girl lead, you have the paraplegic, and you have the black guy.
True.
It's an easy layup.
Yeah.
And you do that by you reintroduce the younger teenage kids. That way you get the younger audience which you're trying to target, and then you get the nerds to remember Extreme Ghostbusters.
Okay.
The 2 nerds are sitting here to remember Extreme Ghostbusters.
Hey man, put some respect on it.
I watched a couple episodes here and there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
All I remember is Cartoon Slimer. That's it.
Cartoon
I remember
Slimer.
shit else.
Cartoon Slimer.
But another thing that I hope has a after credit scene. That's a terrible segue. Nick Cage is fucking playing Dracula.
Bing bong.
Well, how's that going on?
He's going to be in a film called Renfield, made by the same guy who did The Walking Dead.
Renfield, like his servant?
Like that's the movie's called Renfield.
I know. I'm saying like I only remember this from Dracula Dead. So I don't know.
No, yeah.
Renfield is like his little servant or whatever.
They did say it was going to be from someone. It's like he's not the main character. It's going to be from. They said they're going to try to do a What We Do in the Shadows type film.
Like, I was kind of expecting a serious Dracula. I was trying to make sense of it the entire time. Like, you know what?
Funny.
Dracula would be somebody who doesn't have good social skills and relies on his powers to talk to people. So I think Nicolas Cage could capture that awkward
like
vernacular that Dracula would have.
You know, like
completely.
I thought they were reviving the Dooku, the Dark Cinematic Universe.
No, they Universal actually wised up years ago and said they fuck that. We're gonna do yeah, I know. They're still gonna do random ass movies.
Nicolas Cage's Dracula would have been amazing.
My Dracula, he's my Dracula. It's fine. He could be our Dracula.
He's my Superman too.
Yep.
So you keep that in mind.
Is there a release date for this, or is there anything other than just casting news?
There's absolutely nothing besides who Dracula is going to be, and the fact that it's going to be a comedy like the Taika Waititi What We Do in the Shadows. But there's no like synopsis or anything. And if he's right, if you said Renfield is his like
his little servant guy,
then it's probably gonna be about him and his like.
I wonder who's gonna play Renfield. Who the hell would dare to bounce off of Nicolas Cage?
Who the hell would dare to be a lead over Nicolas Cage?
Because how do you share a screen with him?
You can't out Nickel the Cage.
It's just Nicolas Cage in prosthetic.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's just gonna play himself. Oh, he's gonna just play him too.
He's gonna play every single character. He's gonna play Mina. He's gonna play Van Helsing.
Yeah, that'd be incredible. He'll even play the steak.
Hey, you guys face on the steak and shit.
His face would be on like the drop of hot sauce from SpongeBob.
I'm gonna hold on real fast. I'm gonna put this out there just so I might be alone, but that's okay. I'm willing to do this.
Yeah.
I just want to say that while I am teeming with anticipation for this movie.
Yeah.
I want to make it absolutely clear. Somewhere there's a portrait of a less convincing Nicolas Cage, okay, and it's getting less and less convincing every year. You know what I'm getting at here? This weird bubbles that he's got where he can make shitty movies and we all like fall in love with him.
Yeah,
it's gonna pop of it soon. Like, and we're gonna be like, what the fuck are we doing?
Don't wish that upon him.
Why are we giving him cash? Like, this is stupid.
I can't wait for the gigantic Victorian portrait of Dracula Nick Cage.
Yeah.
They're gonna show it to him and then he dies.
No, I don't know. The one thing I'm worried about is it just gonna be another documentary style movie like What We Do in the Shadows? I'm not sure if I want that or not.
Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Like, we've done that already. Yeah. There's even a show, which is really good.
Very good.
It's very fucking funny. But
I'm at the point in time in my life when I just go, vampires, okay, whatever, do what the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but don't do the same thing again.
Yeah, we don't need to.
It's all been done, so it's going to be the same thing again.
No, we talk about just like
right, but
the style.
It's not going to be better than What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah,
probably not.
They can try.
No,
just like Battlefield tried.
Did they try though? Because it didn't look like they tried.
No, you have to understand. This is. I had to realize it after Battlefield 4. This is the best they can do.
Oh my god,
3 was the best they could do.
Yeah. Battlefield 3 was a peak.
So you think Battlefield as a series has peaked?
It's over,
or is that kind of like an old man thing that?
No,
they
I'm still
had
for
shit
it.
out of shit. You lost all
the numbers
sight.
show. The numbers speak for themselves. The fact that they lost 70% of their player base.
We are talking about Battlefield 2049.
Yes.
Yeah.
The trailers look so sick.
Amazing.
Yeah. They look like
we got the honey dick.
Not to be. I shouldn't be surprised that you know that. That you know that term and that you use it. I'll say this. I just feel like I want to make it clear we're not the people who fell off Battlefield because, they put some ladies on the cover. That's not what this is. Battlefield has fell off a long time ago.
Listen, I am the resident Battlefield stan.
I'm always the guy looking from the outside in on Battlefield people. So
I love Battlefield.
I got into Hardline and it just it had my heart.
The giant maps were never for me. It always frustrated me
because I could just juke you. I'd be over here. Now I'm in the building. Where am I at? Fucking helicopter. This is me.
Not gonna lie.
I was really excited for this Battlefield game. But even from the delays to the problems that they had in the beta, which I was like, all right, it's a beta.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it some time because I had my heart broken. Battlefield fucking 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Battlefield 5 broke my heart. So I was gonna give it some time, and now I'm gonna give it a lot more time.
Yeah,
they had crashes, everything left and right,
the glitches and shit. I heard a lot of the fucking glitches from the beta carried over.
They didn't do shit. They just put out the beta and they're like, all right, we're done.
At least they were being honest. They're like, here's what you're gonna get.
Can you play it? Can you play it?
You know what beta's really popping though?
The Halo beta.
That Halo beta.
Fuck yeah.
It doesn't. Is it really even a beta?
No,
Is that? Look at you. This is not a beta. Yes, it is.
is it?
That's a beta.
Well,
but
they're
at the
calling
same
it a
time,
beta.
this is what their multiplayer is going to be. It's going to
But
be a
they're
free
charging
multiplayer.
for it.
Yeah.
No, this is not new. They always charge for betas. That just means at this point in time they're going to roll this over into the quote unquote actual launch product. But the beta is available for everybody for free.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, so do I have to buy the beta?
As long as you have a PC or a Microsoft, as long as you have the requirements to play the thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to have a Microsoft console or a PC, and it is
And
free.
and a Microsoft account.
They used to
And
have
it is fire.
it is
That
good.
Halo multiplayer beta is fucking heat.
It sent me right. It sent me back.
Didn't it?
Yes.
All the way
like,
back.
I was like, oh my God. I'm like, just, like, oh shit, he's not going down yet.
It was high school again.
Oh my
I don't own an Xbox, but I have over 200 hours in Halo 2. I'm living off of Monster Energy drinks and Mountain Dew. I haven't seen sunlight in a week.
My friend's parents keep asking when I'm going home.
My mom called me. She said, "Son, I haven't heard from you in 3 days. Where are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm over at Brett's house, Mom. We just chilling." All right, cool.
One of my favorite things, because I got really, like, I played every Halo, but I got really into Reach, especially with my friends and stuff, because I finally had it online, like really good online. And I remember our favorite thing to do was play zombies and team kill. It was the best shit.
In team kill?
Yeah, they would like be camping and stuff, like while the zombies came, and then we'd be like, all right, I'm crazy. And then we start killing everyone with a shotgun.
You were those people?
Are you surprised?
Yep. It was funny. Like, we'll be in sniper.
At this point, you should not be surprised by the things he says.
What? What? It was funny.
No, be yourself, King.
Yeah, you're right. I am king.
Your kind were snuffed out.
I know they took it away, which is bullshit.
You guys relied on the element of surprise, and then when the true gunners were in the game, you guys weren't good enough to take us down. So we dealt with you.
You guys didn't just like fun, all right?
Yeah. And then you feel back hard.
In real life, you never know what's going to go.
You were just zombies in disguise. You made the game more fun.
Pretty much. It was fun, yeah.
Well, cool.
Then everyone else joined and shit. It was the best shit.
Yeah, and then we get the peasants out there playing Call of Duty. What's else?
Yeah.
Hey, watch your mouth.
How was Vanguard?
I'm only going to say it one time. Let me tell you about Vanguard.
Tell me.
Well, I don't know if I can follow that, but I will say this. I'm jumping into a fucking war zone, mate.
He's saying the same thing.
I'm fucking taking him down.
They say the same thing.
I'm
all the
collecting
time.
fucking
All the time.
tags.
It's like every year.
I mean,
I'm
but-
the fucking best. I'm the king. Me.
I see you on your fucking Snapchat. You do the same one, the same post over and over
That's
again.
right.
If you want to scare
right.
a Call of Duty player, you just make them play a game of oddball, and they hear the one phrase that they never heard in their entire life playing Call of Duty: play ball. You guys can't play fucking ball together. You guys are just out there camping and dying.
But we're on top.
Top of what? The mountain that you're camping?
On top of the garbage pile.
Yeah.
You're so below me, you don't even know what it is. You don't even know the peak. It's fine.
Because we can't hear you from the real top.
That's what losers say.
I don't even know what they're arguing about anymore.
I don't know. They're just
He's trying to fool himself.
the top. He'd say
He's trying to fool himself into
Yeah,
thinking
it's-
that Halo is
but
over
it-
Call of
I-
Duty.
but-
Both of y'all just gargle Mountain Dew and munch down Doritos.
That's
You
right.
eat. That's right, brother. You eat.
We're over here fighting glitches. You guys
fighting
are fighting
to
each other.
survive.
We're fighting development.
we're fighting the game itself.
You know, I would love to sit here in silent agony a little bit longer, but I really got to shit.
Okay.
Wow.
All right.
We'll be back. All right, we're back. And we're back.
Yay. All right. Where will we leave off? Do you even remember?
No, man, I
Or
was
were you in a brown range?
I was in agony. All right, I had to go give birth.
It's okay.
Did you light a candle?
You got a candle in there?
I hope so.
Well, look, candles are for demons, and that demon's still in there.
He opened up that door, hardly passed out.
Yikes.
Okay. I guess
Through thumbs.
we can go back to just a small, like, I guess, well, not small, even though it makes the case even more confusing. I have no segue for this because there's no easy way to go into this.
Just go right into it.
The Alec Baldwin fiasco with Rust. What happened on Rust? I'm sure.
Oh yeah, more information keeps coming out. That
Yeah.
doesn't look good for anybody, especially him.
It's confusing.
Yeah.
Like now, Alec Baldwin, he did an interview. I forgot with who, But he did an interview, and then I didn't listen or watch the whole thing, but I've heard some of the quotes, and like one of them, him saying that he didn't even fire the gun.
Yeah, it just went off.
It literally just went off in his hand, I guess. Even though we've already heard from the story that the gun was loaded and he was practicing on and off the camera. So it's like,
yeah,
who do we believe?
It's making it even worse.
Everyone's covering their ass, which is sad.
I only got like halfway through the interview before I found something else to do, but it kind of sounded like he was setting it up to like blame the armor, like I defer to their knowledge. They're on set, which is he's an actor, so it's like of course
he doesn't really have. Yeah,
that's a dumbass statement to make though, because their lawsuit's still
going
pending or soon to come.
Right, and not only that, but like it's technically like his production company, so it's like
he produced the film.
Right, it's not like he's blameless in it at all. But yeah, like you said, it's not looking good for really anybody at this point.
Like, you knew who was on set. You knew that the actual professionals left, and then you guys decided to get freelancers, people who weren't union, to be on this set.
Yeah, didn't they say like not like a day before it happened, but practically like not soon after they walked off set, this whole shit went down. So it's like, how can you say like, oh, I defer to their knowledge? Like they just got there.
Exactly. They don't know. This
person had like one other film.
You're trusting them, but like you're also probably like, saving money to get these people and stuff, and you just hope they do a good job, even though you're risking everyone's safety with it.
They need to get their foot in the door somehow.
Apparently not.
Yes, but this interview gives him has officially put a stance on how the gun was shot.
Okay.
He says that he never pulled the trigger. Therefore, it sets a standard of now they have to test this gun. They should be able to replicate a misfire, and if they can't, he's gonna be in deep legal shit.
It's true.
So his lawyers are probably fuming.
Dude,
I heard like
after shitting themselves.
I was maybe they told him in confidence, like told him like what the story that he was going to use probably when they got to the court and not through this interview, because I heard that he was told that's what. Like that his lawyers told him to say this, or like he was like instructed by them, like this is what's happening.
Like this is the best course of
this is the best course, the best story. Yeah.
I don't see how not relaying this during a trial,
right? Yeah,
is how this is better than doing it during the trial.
No, I don't understand why he thought that was a good idea. No, you're right.
I think it's because now this is me speculating. I think it's because he's a famous person, and it's like all the bad reception is starting to get to him. So he's like, I want to put a statement out there, even though
I need to do something.
Yeah, I need to say something because it's. I mean, at the same time, but at the end of the day,
he doesn't have to say anything. He just got be silent and let the stuff handle itself out.
Exactly.
Yeah, like the golden rule: shut the fuck up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Be silent, be white, and let the money take care of the rest.
Like you would be fine.
Just don't say shit. But that cat's out the bag.
Yeah, exactly. You're already digging your grave already. So it's kind of too late about that.
So I mean, I don't know. I honestly, he could be fucked, but I think I've seen enough to think he's gonna be fine.
Yeah, he'll be all right. You know who else is putting it to rest?
Yeah.
Bruce Campbell is retiring from Ash finally after nobody gives a shit.
After longer than anyone thought he was there for.
I love that man, and I love him playing Ash. But no, like I listened or watched. I read some of the interview and everything he was talking about, which I didn't think about. How old he is, and he was talking about it wasn't just the fact it's a character he's been doing for a while. Maybe he doesn't want to do it no more. It's the fact that it was physically demanding that he just rather just not do it. Like I'm good. He was happy to not do anymore when he found out he could retire. Like, oh really?
I mean, when's the last time he done anything physical as Ash? Or the Ash
show,
the Evil Dead. I forgot about that show.
Yeah,
it was good, but then it fell off. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know. I remember first season really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, first season was dope.
No, it was great. It was just like watching the movie, and then I realized I don't want to watch 2 hours of this.
Yeah.
So I watched about 3 episodes and walked away.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that show actually. But that's good. It'll last until he needs money.
True. True.
They're not a cameo.
Depending on how like this new movie coming out called Evil Dead Rise, we'll see.
Or the next time and they use Ash in a video game,
That too.
he's gonna come back and voice it. I mean,
He has to.
this is your legacy character.
He's done physically doing stuff as the character,
Sure.
but he's probably not done being the character. So word
he
could
is
be
the
done.
character.
But if he's actually done, props to him for staying to his word and never coming back.
Right.
Yeah, that
Also, we don't need another like Ash, so the character could go at this point.
Like it's kind of like it just shows like how old
How old we are.
Yeah, how old we are, and the fact that this thing that we've been watching has been in and out in our life for a long time. It's finally come to rest. Like, it's just kind of like that. It's like, and it's being a little
Our life? It was before our life. It was before we were even thought of.
I mean, true. I'm just mean like in my life, especially like I grew up on those movies.
I was at least an idea at this point.
Yeah.
At least.
But, and it's
You're
funny
a glimmer in your father's eye.
it's funny because I just rewatched The Evil Dead like for Halloween and everything because I showed my brother for the first time. He never saw it. Like I was like, oh shit, here you go.
What do you think about it?
He thought it was fine. He's very critical on shit. Like he really liked Midsommar. And I was like,
oh no.
yeah. He was like, you guys see shit. Like we just had a argument while he was here because he was like, I hate what you daddy and I always talk about Midsommar. How we took because he took us to see it. It's like we should go see that movie and we did not like it. He was so pissed.
What the hell was Midsommar?
It's the one where those kids go to.
It was that.
Well, it's Francis pew pew pew.
They go to like some compound in like Netherlands or something, and they take shrooms, and then it's like a psychological thriller.
This is
it's
the white
not
guy,
really horror.
The white guy who didn't want to break up
weird.
with his girlfriend, so he took her out to that retreat. And naturally, they're like a bunch of like crazy people that kill each other. So remember, and then they dressed him up in a bear costume and burned him at the end. And she was,
and they were
dressed in
all high
flowers.
all the fucking time.
Yeah, she was high as shit. And that you obviously have not seen this film. I'm trying.
You're
One of these references should have got it by now.
But you said they dressed him as a bear costume. I was like, what the hell?
They
are
put
you
him in a
talking
bear
about?
costume and they burned him alive.
It was the movie that the director of Hereditary did after doing Hereditary.
Yeah.
Which was not as good as Hereditary. It should have came out before Hereditary, and then I would have cared about it.
True.
But since it was after, I didn't care about it.
No, because you set a standard, and then you could not reach that again.
I mean, they were different. They were different but similar. But one of them was obviously way better.
Of course. Like,
also, like sidebar, that guy is fucked up. Someone needs to check on him. Like,
wait, what?
I said the guy who directed Midsommar is fucked.
Oh
up.
yeah.
Oh, you check on it because let me tell you, the scariest scene in that movie to me, like the scariest scene is like when they kill the black dude in the church. The guy not only is wearing his friend's face when he clubs him, but he's got no fucking pants on. Just his flaccid dick out there as he like kills the guy. He's watching him die. I'm like, this is fucked up.
Put it away.
Put it away. Like what are you doing
get hard?
Oh my god, look at you! You're scarring the boy.
Also, was it that serious that you had to do it right then and there without pants? Like,
Yeah, he loves flash. You see, ever since
I don't know if there's a line when you're wearing another human being's face.
Yeah, all right.
You're completely correct.
Might as well. Yeah, might as well. All right.
Speaking of lines that we thought that.
Guys, I just want to say right now, I appreciate what you've done so far, but you don't have to do this.
Fucking
You can
terrible.
just walk into
They're
this.
so terrible today.
Yeah.
We are on the worst.
I'm hurting.
I'm not even
We're not
trying.
getting-
I'm looking for little spots, but we just keep going. Like just bring it up. Just bring it up. You don't have to do segues.
It's just I don't know why.
If it's natural, it's
I
natural.
know it's hurting you because it's hurting me. Okay.
Thank you for speaking up. Thank you for speaking up.
fine.
It has to be stopped.
Fine.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't me.
At least you brought it up and not, at least. Okay, fine. Tom Holland has, as we talked about, like either episode before that, we talked about how Tom Holland was possibly thinking about not doing Spider-Man again.
I knew he wasn't going nowhere.
Look, basically that was just like code word for he's renegotiating his contract, obviously, because not soon after there was a press release saying that he's going to be in 3 more films.
Well, that's not to say what he said doesn't have any weight to it. When he I don't want to be playing Spider-Man all the time, every time. He wants to move away from the role.
No, I'm not. Well,
Like,
you say that,
and
but
for
then-
that I would be like, calm down, Nathan Drake. Okay, it's not like you have another laundry pad. Just take the Spider-Man gig, get this fucking bread,
Get this-
right?
get this
'Cause
bag.
You can take the Ryan Reynolds route once you get like 10 years older. Let's just do this Spider-Man thing now, okay? You see, like, could you imagine Mark Hamill like after fucking
Star Wars?
Yeah, going like, man, I just don't want to be. I don't want to be Luke anymore. I mean, he did that, but not while the shit was popping. You know what I mean? If he came out during the Empire Strikes Back and went like, I don't want to be Luke anymore, people would be like, you have lost your mind.
You don't shut the fuck up.
Right. You need to calm the fuck down. Someone needs to say that to Tom. Like, get
It's
this
true.
bag, yo. Shut the fuck up. Be Spider-Man.
Yeah, be Spider-Man for a little bit longer. It's whatever.
You know, it's cool. Be Spider-Man until you're fucking 40. Okay, okay, that's just me.
No.
I personally would
Selfish.
be whatever Marvel character they gave me, I would be him until I'm
Of course, yeah.
Till I drop.
Forever.
But that's just me.
Yeah.
But
If
yeah,
Tom Holland is 40 and playing Peter Parker still, I at least want him to be holding Mayday.
I want him to be fucking swole as shit, like just like the cartoon. Like be ridiculously swole and 40 and go to high
80-inch
school.
wide shoulders.
Can't even fit through the door frame.
Is that Flash Thompson?
No, Flash Thompson was bigger somehow. I didn't really. I understand the
He cleans his
Rock.
gutters just by reaching up there and taking this shit out. He ain't got to climb nothing. Those niggas was huge in that show.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
what was in that milk?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Fucking lunch food.
they came out and did that super fast. It was all over the place. It's
Yes.
starting out for new trilogy. It reminded me of that time where Nakamura came out and said, this is the last Kingdom Hearts, but it's not the last Kingdom Hearts. This is just this trilogy.
Yep.
Whatever that, there are certain people who will come out and say things in like game development, and usually you'll look at them and realize you guys are just talking to talk.
You just saying shit.
Like, hats off to the Sakurai for doing Smash Bros. But every time that guy said, like, I'm not going to do this.
He
like,
said that so many
bro,
times.
you're just clocking out. We'll see you. You clock back in, baby.
At least, like, I know, like in a recent, recent interview or something, like he just like have a problem letting. He just doesn't want to let go. Like he just don't want to let go of his baby, which I get.
Yeah,
I get
if
it.
he's done, he's done. But every time he says something, 2 months later, he's doing the thing he didn't say he was going to do.
Yeah.
So, like, every single time.
Also, honestly, I am happy about this announcement. For one reason, I feel like finally maybe we'll actually get a trilogy with just Tom Holland being Spider-Man for once,
that's
with
not
no one.
sharing it with
Absolutely not.
anybody else.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's going to be Tom Holland and Spider-Man for a long time, and Venom after Null happens.
It's gonna be Tom Holland. Next one, he's gonna be
With
under
Captain
the tutelage
America.
of Blade.
No,
And he's gonna be under the tutelage of
Daredevil. Definitely, that's gonna.
Oh
That
yeah,
needs to happen.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
That needs to happen.
Now, since Spider-Man's going to be around longer, he's going to teach Daredevil
Ugh.
Teach him what?
I know
how
this
to
guy.
fight
You know,
and not get his ass kicked in the streets.
first of all, he just likes to take punches. Okay,
I don't want to hear anything about Peter Parker being able to fight. Peter Parker gets his ass kicked by everybody.
Yep.
He's just got
Water, fire hydrants, little computers.
That's
Hydro is
buildings.
not just water.
no.
He's a t-shirt. I forgot. The t-shirt always went with him. Did anyone else find that weird? Like, why bother putting clothes on? All right, I'm not going to derail this any further. Like, the t-shirt would stay on. Like, it's water.
They talk about Sandman too.
True. I mean, he was also, to be fair, just said element and a t-shirt.
Yeah. No, he died in his t-shirt, basically.
Well, yeah, but every time he came back, he would materialize
With the same
shirt.
t-shirt.
Like
Yeah.
you never wanted to like wear a different shirt. All right, I'm done taking
Like,
this.
he died in it.
Pretend like you have money.
Yeah. I don't know, dude.
That could be Versace, bro.
Sweet. Well,
I mean, what else can they do with this Peter Parker? Because they're throwing everything at the wall.
Grow the fuck up. That's what he can do.
like get out of high school finally.
please.
What are you kidding me? No, we need to see him struggling to get a paper job.
They could do one of the most craziest things in the world, and
Here we go.
let Kojima Productions handle it, because
Nope.
my man Hideo Kojima is getting a movie production in LA. Movie, music, television, it's happening. All your convoluted stories coming straight to your fucking streaming networks.
He got me. Honestly, that was a really good segue. The first good one today because
Fuck you.
The second good one,
what was the first good one?
the Battlefield one.
All right.
It was so good you didn't even notice it. You see that?
Well, I don't,
Smooth as fuck, boy. Get on my level.
sure. Okay. All right.
Look,
I don't want to ruin your awesome segue.
I guess we're definitely in the gold rush of like video game movies. I'm not saying he'll be making only video game movies or at all, but like
He'll be chasing passions,
Yeah.
and we would like to see his interpretations of other things.
I will say
Kojima's
this.
built a strong bridge to his fans.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. There's a little bridge. We build bridges for each other all the time.
That's true.
I feel like that's a part of that.
That's Death Stranding. That's Death Stranding.
Yeah, of
I get
course
it.
it was.
Yeah.
I don't care.
We don't play it.
We know. I know who the regulars are,
So,
and I know who my brothers are.
so what?
Flying squirrels.
Listen, I'm just gonna say this. Stepping into, I'm very happy for him. Yay!
Fucking baby carriers.
Another arm of Kojima's vision out
Empire?
to the world. Absolutely. But I do fear that if you go to the mainstream, like all these nerds will like eat whatever he puts out.
Yeah,
Like,
but
but like when it's other, like when you can subject a wider general audience to something to watch, because we just consume. I feel like a lot of his shit's gonna miss, and he's like he doesn't really. While he's a little bit more tamed than most, but he's like, oh my god, women! Oh, look how
I think
they dress less. Like he's. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's going to carry over.
If he gets like an executive producer to just make it, like, to streamline some of the ideas he has to suit the American culture better when he does stuff over here, and he can release things with more of that finesse over
finesse.
Yeah, finesse. You like that? Back at home, or this could be home too. Just make sure to separate those two, because there's a crowd for one over here, but not the other.
I see it like as, I don't know, if A24 can get away with putting out so many films that they are
getting away with it.
They are like, all of them are unconventional. Besides like Hereditary is more like a horror film, but like every one of them is very weird and very risky, but they keep putting out these same type of films. They know they have a certain style, and honestly I think like some moviegoers appreciate it in a way, because they know if they're to go see an A24 film, they know where they're
for an experience.
Yeah. So if he can brand himself as something like that, as an experience.
Oh, he already did. We're just trying to get the normies to understand.
Exactly. To the main people to make, so we can make more money out of them and everything. I think he'll be fine, him and his studio.
I'm at the risk of sounding like a cynic. I'll just say this. No, I'll just say this. I do think that that's possible. Absolutely. Yeah, I do. Yeah. But I feel like he's unlike most A24 films. Mm-hmm. Everything means something. Like everything he does, he's politically aware. He could streamline it. He knows, like, even Metal Gear stripped down some of his basic themes. Like, he talks about shit that's actually happening, like the imperialism in Japan. He's aware of a lot.
He's always been doing political commentary.
Just dropping. I did watch like one of the most profound moments in gaming history was in like
that Metal Gear 2 monologue.
Yes. Yeah. Yes, I saw that. That shit blew my fucking mind. I'm like, wait, what? And this was like in 2001?
Yeah, dude. So what I'm saying is that everything that he does literally means something. So it's like, I feel like he won't cut himself down to miss his message. True. He'll put it out, and either you'll get it or you'll get caught on that semi weeb shit that he does, and that could distract a lot of people from the, like, because he blends that goofy shit, but it can take that turn to something realistic, like, really fast. And I'm just a simp, but I'm saying, like, this could go either way for him. I hope it's obviously for the best.
And on the screen, I think it might be a challenge for him to learn how to arrive at the point.
Yes.
A little faster.
Because you can't put another 40 minutes of whatever.
You don't have 40 hours of gameplay to build us up no more, bro.
Yeah.
You got 2.5 hours.
True. Yeah. So, like I said, it could go either way. I hope that's the standard for the best.
Now.
I hate the 2.5. I want shorter times.
Like
everything needs to be 2 hours.
Like we watched fucking the Friday movies and stuff. It's all three of them. And they were like an hour and 30. I'm like, oh shit, this is so nice.
Yeah,
but yet they didn't feel so tight.
Yeah, it's a nice little package.
Yeah.
That was gonna be a bad one. I wasn't gonna do that, so I'm gonna just move on to Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Speaking of nice little packages,
I don't want to say that one.
What were you gonna say?
Don't worry about it. I'll say it later.
Off air. Yeah.
I'll say it later. Don't worry about it.
Good.
So, I don't know. Is anybody else here a big Mass Effect fan?
Raise your hand. No. Raise your fucking hand.
No, I think he only played like.
He played a little bit all of them.
I got to 3 and stopped.
You didn't finish 3?
I didn't finish 3 either.
Wow.
I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong, but
I know.
I played the multiplayer a lot, and then when I started, I didn't buy the game, and then when I started playing it, I got all those nerds in my ear. Oh no, the game's bad.
Yeah,
the game's bad. And then when I finally got my own brain cells and figured out what was going on, why do people not like it. It's they finally realized that their choices didn't matter, and they're mad because their choices didn't matter.
When that's usually the case in most games.
I can understand having different endings. That's a legit complaint. Like not having a different color filter.
Yeah.
But they were mad that they didn't realize when they made the choice to save the Arachni in Mass Effect 1, it didn't matter at all in Mass Effect 2. They just said, congratulations for making that choice. That was your reward.
Yep.
And then the same thing happened from Mass Effect 2 into 3. So what was the big complaint? I was mad at myself for not playing the game.
Anyway, we're Mass Effect fans, so...
I'm a Mass Effect fan. I love the game.
I don't know... I mean, they could do whatever. I mean, I'm all for more sci-fi. I hope I'm all for bringing back the sci-fi anything. So
please, all this medieval Renaissance horse shit. I'm tired. I'm tired of it. If you're not gonna put, if we're gonna do this, just we need more. If we got aliens, I'm tired of seeing minotaurs. I'm tired of seeing dragons. I'm tired of British accents,
swords, and
all right. It's time to go to space and see some aliens.
It's true. Yeah, it's time for the future.
Can we keep the British accents?
No.
I'm done with British.
I want the dragon. Can we keep the dragons? The long
space
swords?
dragons.
Space dragons, yes.
Long swords.
Long swords.
Long laser swords.
We can talk about that.
If there are dragons,
vibrating braids.
If there are dragons and swords, there has to be some British voices.
No. I said no to
requirement.
swords. I said, well, they're going to be omni blades.
Yeah, there you go.
So there's not swords, but
I feel like that was a shot at Skyrim, and I don't like it.
Wait, what?
Stop buying it.
Make me.
My man's bought that game. He's been buying that game for 20 years. He's got like 8 copies.
Oh my god!
I'm on my 7th playthrough.
Oh my god!
This year. No,
leave the man
Not
to
yet.
devices.
He loves the game. But no one's like excited for this Mass Effect show. I'm excited.
No, the same way that I'm not excited for the Halo show. I don't care.
I never cared about Halo story. I care about Mass Effect story.
I honestly, when it comes to Mass Effect, all I really care about is the next
Titties.
game.
Oh,
Ass Effect.
That's next.
Yes, titties.
Are they gonna be blue titties?
That they had. Why did everyone have back in Mass Effect? That's not fair.
Everybody was cheeked up.
Everybody. But no raisin.
So, how are they gonna do this? We want a female shepherd or a male shepherd?
There's no shepherd.
No shepherd.
There's going to be no, like, okay, this is just my prediction because it's one of those, it's going to be, I feel like what they're going to do is one of those off stories where Shepard's not involved and it's just going to be either maybe a character we know or the prequel of a character that we know or something like that. But I honestly, I could be wrong, but I feel like there won't be a shepherd in this.
I want it to be a very hard story-driven Star Trek type of thing. You have a crew, you have a spaceship, and they go from spot to spot dealing with different aliens throughout the series.
So you want the Mandalorian again?
The Mandalorian?
Yeah, pretty much.
Who was the crew in the Mandalorian?
Well, whoever he chose in the week.
Well, Mandalorian was more like Lone Wolf and Cub. Like it was like
It was I literally said Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Well, yeah, I get it, but I'm saying is like the premise is still the same. Like I go from planet to planet, dealing with various characters.
Yeah, it's called Star Trek, not the Mandalorian.
It's called both, actually.
Yeah,
Star Trek was first.
I mean, Lone Wolf. No. Either way, I don't know. Mass Effect, cool. I'm just happy it still has a beating heart after Andromeda. So like, it's whatever.
You know,
Andromeda's gotten to the point where people are saying it wasn't that bad.
Are we doing a prequel? Are we doing?
I know these people.
Oh my god, great!
And I was like, no,
you won't fool me, Satan.
Like you're telling me the game is not that bad as I'm watching you play it through. And I gotta be honest, like so many times I could try and kill a boss that's trapped between the fucking floor. You know what I mean? I can't get through the mission because he can't die.
That shit is I don't know.
Good.
Dealing with that must be so tiring. And I hats off to the people who trekked through that to find whatever hunk of shit that you enjoy so much.
Yeah.
I mean, I just had a frost spider fall through the floor and landed on top of me from the other time.
But that's tasteful because that shit's 90 years old. Y'all been playing the same game engine since like a fucking Xbox. So y'all don't give a shit.
We don't.
Fucking Xbox.
The new engine for Elder Scrolls 6 is going to piss me off.
Assuming there's going to be a new engine.
I'm pretty sure they said there's going to be a new engine.
Yeah, they're like, no, we're not doing that. Sorry.
I think they can do anything they want and they will meet your expectations.
Absolutely. All I need is a big map, some pretty elves, and a frostbite that lands in my head every once in a while.
Your expectations could be that low and they can just give you whatever and you'll be happy. But I don't understand how anyone's expectations for Fortnite.
Oh.
No, anyone's expectations for Fortnite can be met because they keep adding fucking people.
What is expectation? There is no expectations. They're like fat kids at the end of this long table that just has a conveyor belt, and there's just food
content
just constantly. It's like Homer when he was in hell and they just kept feeding him donuts. That's what Fortnite players are like. They just
Yum, consume.
Who did they just? The Rock?
The Rock has been confirmed. I don't know if he's just skin. I don't know if he's just part of whatever. Something about it, like the story or whatever.
The chapter 3 story.
Oh yeah, something
like
about
that.
the map got flipped. Some shit.
Yeah. The next event.
Some Sumer shit. Either way,
Fortnite is bringing just these weirdest matchups in the world.
If Ariana Grande can fight Sasuke, then The Rock could be in here. That's honestly when I heard about it, I was like, he wasn't already there.
We can have the showdown that we always wanted, and we know who's going to win. The Rock versus Batman.
Yep.
And Bruce Wayne, is gonna get fucking rock bottomed.
Absolutely, he's gonna get fucked. Bruce Wayne doesn't have a rap album, so
exactly not yet.
Those 8 bars that he spit.
Yeah. Or tequila.
That was an entire. Yeah.
Can't win.
I love how The Rock just uses everything to promote his tequila.
Dude,
I love it.
I love it. You know what's so weird?
He better have an emote where he just pops that bottle out of his ass and just.
And then flips it back in.
No, I want his and his alone bottles of Slurp juice to have his tequila label on it.
Yep.
The Terramana Slurp.
And then they fucking zoom in on it, and everyone has to see it in the fucking map.
And he'll raise his fucking eyebrow, and Vin Diesel will get ratioed online, and he'll get mad. Like,
how dare you be in Fortnite?
How dare you take it back?
No, now since The Rock is, and now Vin Diesel's going over to fucking Riot Game. Hey, or
when's that?
Epic Games.
When's that Turok coming?
It's me.
Out?
I know. Put me in.
If he comes in with a fucking car.
Put Red again, or
how many of the Rock characters are we gonna have by the end of Fortnite's life?
At least,
because now we're getting The Rock, right, or whatever character The Rock is playing.
Well, we have I got it. We're gonna have The Rock. All right, we have to cover his wrestling days. Okay. And then after that, we're going to have
Scorpion King. Let's just go.
Scorpion King. Scorpion King.
But I want the CGI.
Yeah.
Half
Scorpion body.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Safari for Jumanji.
Okay.
And
no, they'll probably go with something more recent. So they'll do.
No, what was the one? Safari Rock, Jungle Cruise. Jumanji, the one when he had the white ape. That was a Rampage.
That one's one and the same as the San Andreas character.
Like I said, it's Safari Rock, so that's a whole character.
You can mash the San Andreas character and the Rampage character and that other movie he was in where
Walking Tall character.
No, it was a skyscraper one.
Skyscraper.
It was called Skyscraper.
That skyscraper movie.
You gotta love The Rock for
he made his own genre.
Skyscraper Rock, Fast and the Furious Rock. So you have Commando Rock, Combat Rock. All right, so Combat Dwayne, and then after that you just have Dwayne Prime
and
Shazam.
And then I want that one obscure.
I mean, not Shazam, sorry, Black Adam.
I want that one obscure Rock skin that nobody knows what it is a character he had from Be Cool.
Oh my god, the gay rock.
The gay character.
Gay Rock.
Yeah,
Gay Rock. Pebble. I don't know what his name is. I don't know what his name is.
Don't call him Pebbles.
I don't know what his name is.
He played that role so well.
He did. It's almost like he wasn't acting at all. No, you guys know what time it is. He probably gets hella women.
Yeah, hella pussies.
Yeah. He did.
Don't question me. We got prime. We got power.
I'm so glad you just said that because that's a very distasteful thing for me to do, to say, who's not getting no pussy.
Shut. I'm going to stab you.
You have to stab me.
Oh my God! Don't do that.
The senior vice president of engineering
at PlayStation.
Sony.
Yeah.
PlayStation.
Don't even fly the plane near that.
You know what? In my head, I was gonna say something else. I have something else to follow that up, and I want to. So continue, please.
Okay.
I'm not doing. No.
Thank you.
I'm not following you.
Okay. Allegedly.
Sure.
Mans was caught trying to receive sexual favors and intercourse from a 15-year-old boy.
Who is
allegedly?
man? Who is Mans?
I forgot his name already, but his name is. Allegedly, this. I want to go through the whole story first because it's pretty confounding and it's super alleged. A lot of allegations, nothing
concrete,
proven or factual yet.
Okay. George Caciapo. How the hell do you pronounce that?
Italian. I only got to do the hands. So. A sleuth, fine. I guess would you call him an internet sleuth? From a pedophile hunt, broke a story from a pedophile hunting group known as People versus Peds, who tracked down George Cacioppo, a senior vice president of engineering for PlayStation Network. Mm-hmm. They arrived at his house, screaming at the top of their lungs that he was soliciting sex from a 15-year-old. They released alleged conversations and dick pics that George allegedly sent to the alleged child. There are pictures of him, pictures of his dick, conversations, requesting sexual favors. So I don't know what the fallout is going to be because nothing has been actually pressed as far as charges, as far as I know. Only the only thing we actually have is just this tip, the video, and just leaked
video chat logs, which can be edited.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a problem. Like, sure, their heart's in the right place. I get it. I understand why you came together to do this shit. But
you're not To Catch a Predator. This isn't a TV show. You don't need to act like this.
You're actually counterproductive on like.
And and also it's like, why film it? Just go to the fucking cops. Like you don't have to.
Yeah.
And if you film it, that film should be sent to the cops along with not posted online.
Exactly. Because when you post it online, it kind of fucks with any. Doesn't it fuck with the? I'm not.
It fucks with, I don't know. Yeah.
From what I remember, from what I know, whatever, like, if you try to take the law into your own hands and everything and try to get quote unquote evidence, it damages the investigation that anybody from law enforcement can do at that point. Because if they get a good enough lawyer, they can fight against that. Kind of like I think what's his face was that one internet guy who was also caught, I guess, being another pedophile group. You know what I'm talking about? The 4Pussy or whatever. I Eat Pussy or something like that.
I didn't know that title, but I know it's a big dude, right?
Yeah, the big dude, and he was caught.
Yeah, they caught him literally out there,
and he admitted and everything, but it was
EDP.
Yeah, EDP.
There you go, and also like that shit. It's the same complaint. That shit's kind of grimy too. Like again, it's for clout. Like just turn it into the fucking police. Like you shouldn't be trying to monetize capturing predators. Like what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly.
Do you want to get them off the streets or do you want to make a career?
Yeah,
like
it's real slimy and sleazy,
and it makes the whole thing look bad for both sides.
Mm-hmm. And then at the end of the day, like I was saying, like you're basically hampering any sort of investigation for justice to be served. So even if he admits it under distress, the lawyer could fight that.
Yeah,
easily.
it could be admissible and whatever.
Yeah,
that is just the whole thing is slimy. I don't know. Get the fuck out of here. What are you guys doing?
Yeah,
let's just
take that shit to the rightful place where it's supposed to be taken. Not Twitter.
Right,
exactly.
Like maybe
not
don't
social media.
Exactly, like maybe don't try and catch clout for doing a good thing. I don't know.
Exactly. I need to get rewarded for what I did, right?
You guys need to see it.
With that being said, George Capaccio, you fucking sick fuck.
Yeah,
if this is real.
I hope this isn't.
Yeah.
I really hope they're.
I mean, at the same time, I wouldn't put it past these people in these like really high up.
Just people in general. It doesn't matter how high up you got to be. Just people.
But the elites want to eat your children's ass.
What?
You heard what he said.
The elites are trying to rape all your children.
Now, granted, yeah, but at the same time, it's like it's also more likely the more, I guess the higher up the social ladder you are, like it's lot
easier to do it,
yeah.
or more I guess
Clearly,
tempting.
Like, yeah, time after time we see an example like that, like when you have power and influence,
especially like fucking like these people who are like think they have some sort of celebrity status because of where they work and everything. Like, so he's PSN. I'm sure if it happened, it was like, oh, I work for PlayStation.
Yeah, allegedly,
allegedly.
Yeah, anyone's gonna be excited about that. Probably will only be a teenager.
Yeah,
or somebody who's trying to get that money out of your pocket.
Yeah, if you're meeting a child in a chat room for sex, 9 times out of 10, it's probably not a child.
I mean, yeah, like honestly, we could probably.
But they sound so convincing. They use the right acronyms.
It's like those mills around you don't want to fuck you.
They're 2 miles away though.
They don't.
They're 2 miles away. That's what they said. That's what the site said.
They're horny now.
I saw the pictures. I saw the animations.
Yeah, I know they're actually there.
I like how they use anime women and stuff too. Like this big ass Godora too. Like, oh, is that one I'm gonna see?
Like I've seen all the mills around my neighborhood. It is not her, and none of them are hot and horny.
I ain't seen none of y'all at church.
They're all hot and bothered because they're all in menopause.
Oh no,
they're hot and bothered because their AC broke.
No,
go outside, bitch. It's snowing.
Man,
I think that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's pretty much the rundown. Unless anyone got any last bit of.
Yeah, guys, we are moving on to. I don't have any comic book news, so I'm moving straight to comic book reviews.
Yay! No.
Yeah, that's good.
Yay!
Yeah, there we go. All right, guys. I think we had a good week. The last 2 weeks of comics have been fucking sick. So let's get right into them. All right. Oh wait, I have the good ones on the top here. There we go. Let's rearrange that a little bit. Yeah. All right.
All of them are good. Actually, I was pretty surprised with everything we had this week.
No.
Cool.
A hit everywhere.
I will start with Animal Castle #1.
Yeah.
By Ablaze, Xavier Dorson, and Felix DeLupe. This is very, very Beast of Burden. What's that one movie that I've never seen?
Animal House.
Animal
Farm.
Yeah. I didn't really. I'm not really familiar with the concept because I have never seen this movie. Don't shame me, but I do love the expressions for the creatures. Like it's part of the reason why I picked it up. The art in this book is beautiful. So,
yeah, like it's
gruesome. It's fuck.
It's like, basically like Animal Farm, at least the film, which this feels like a continuation of that kinda, because they even said in the story that they started as a farm and then it became a castle, but basically it's supposed to be a representation of society in itself, and it bears roots because the animals start off, somehow the farmer disappear or die or whatever, and the animals are left in their own devices, and then animals like, oh, okay, since we don't have to worry about getting killed or having someone, take our eggs or whatever, we could just live free and be together. And then but slowly, it seems to be fine at first, but slowly but surely they start to create a hierarchy, and the pig became the top dog. He even starts to wear pants and starts to actually walk on his hind legs and everything because he believes that he's better than everyone else, that he's more human, so that makes him better. This one is basically a more basically elongated version of that. Like they have a milita now. The people everyone has a certain job, and everyone has to put in their
Lord of
their
the
share.
Flies, but with animals.
Yeah. Oh, poor Daisy. But yeah, no, it's really, I love it. And I love, like you said, I love the artwork. I love the expressions on the characters. I love and I love how I'm not lost in the story. Like it's a very simple premise, and we're following this one cat who's just trying her best to take care of her 2 kittens. Because her husband died, or what they call it, her male died. And yeah, it's really cool to see how this world works and the different stuff. Like there was one point where there's a brothel of one, and a bunch of female bunnies are all getting fucked by this one male bunny. Like they're lined up, and they're just getting in, fucking them and stuff. Like the cat comes over to complain about the noise, and he opens up the curtain and sees her like, oh, sorry, honey, I don't do cats. And
Oh, she's racist. Awesome.
yeah.
At least it's correct to what rabbits actually do, kind of.
No, it's true. They fuck.
Also,
They're in heat 24/7.
Also, I like how that's
what he remembers
of the many
was a good
things that
part.
take place in here.
A lot of other stuff is spoiled.
Look how vividly he remembers books.
Yeah.
When he reads them.
Yeah,
I read.
the man couldn't even crack page fucking 1 for Joker War, but get some animals fucking some.
Look,
he'll have a
look.
detail.
Apparently, I wasn't missing much because my lies fooled you until I said otherwise.
Yeah, we know. That's the great deceit. We'll never forget.
Go on to the next book.
Yeah, we are.
Deceiver! Deceiver!
Either way, basically, good book. Please read it. It's good
Cool.
shit. I think I definitely will. I'm gonna try my best.
Yeah, I'm
to
gonna
keep
check
up
it
with
out.
this.
It's one of the ones I didn't get to this week.
Cool. From Aftershock Comics, Chicken Devil 1 and 2. I'm mad that I missed issue 1. The only thing that drew me to issue 1 was the cover. It's really cool. It's a poster. Aftershock, please make that happen. I will buy it. The series is essentially like in a Breaking Bad-ish like world where there's like really fucked up situations happen to quirky characters. You got this guy and you feel for him. He owns this chicken restaurant and his business partner has not only been working with the mob, but he's stolen money from them. And the series is these events just unfolding to this sad fuck. And he's just trying to keep a normal life. It's funny and it's also like fucking it's fucked up. Like, because some stuff happens in issue 1, they cover a lot of ground really fast. Like, some stuff happens, like, they immediately do the thing where it's like, okay, now we realize we're in danger. I can either run or try and turn and fight. And something has happened to his family, and the book just doesn't stop getting more insane from there. Like, issues 1 and 2 is a fucking train wreck in the best possible way. I feel like the writers and the artists, they got some mad chemistry because these pages came through really good. The story's easy to follow. I recommend this one. It's in the same vein of like Trigger Keaton. It's funny. It's fucked up. It's good. I liked it a lot.
Okay.
What would you call the genre of movie that Pulp Fiction is?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah.
Grunge.
Like Tarantino or what? Wait, what? He's a film guy. I don't know.
That's what that's giving me.
Yeah.
Like a Tarantino vibe?
Like rough and bloody and no holds bar, like it's with his violence and everything.
And some oddly over the top stuff, but it's kind of just overshadowed by what else is going on. So you don't care if the guy's in a chicken suit.
Right. Mm-hmm. It's like normal shit is happening, but then they'll fuck it up with this crazy stuff. And it's like none of the characters are like cool either. Like in Pulp Fiction, we had some of the characters that you gravitated towards and they were really cool.
Yeah.
This guy's just a regular ass dude and shit just keeps happening to him. I like this book. It's fucked up. The ending of that book, that shit sucks.
Swiss cheese.
I was like, oh my Lord, what's going to happen next?
Yeah, the color, it's super vibrant, super dope.
Yeah, it's.
I like that angle right when he's in his garage and it has that bottom up angle.
Yeah.
I like that panel.
I like the panel in the beginning of the book where the guy who just an issue before in the first issue slipped on water and shot himself in the fucking head. That's how issue 1 ends. A mobster.
That Jason movie?
Yeah, like he just says, "Oh," like it's the craziest shit.
Guns are dangerous.
Yeah,
All right.
super insane.
Apparently not as dangerous as puddles.
Yeah, clearly.
Water gets more bodies than bullets on the daily.
It's a tag team.
Speaking of
Bing
bullets,
bong.
Bing. Oh, there you go. Bing bong. We can do that. All right. Moving on from Image Comics, Mark Millar's King of Spies #1. I've been anticipating this book.
King of the Indestructible.
Hey, just pass it.
much.
Every time you get one, just pass it this way.
There you go.
Pass it.
My man was made of adamantium.
Yeah, he's made of the same stuff Vin Diesel was made of. Is he a Toretto?
He's one of the Toretto
British
lines.
Toretto.
The British line.
He's that British Toretto line. What did she say? The Torettos had a Nordic strand. Some shit.
Like-
So many strands. I didn't know they had.
Yeah, I didn't know they had strands. But anyway,
Got more strains than COVID.
They're Kryptonian, dude.
yeah, pretty much. But yeah, this motherfucker is made of whatever James Bond and Vin Diesel's skin is made of.
Any action hero and everything, because he basically does whatever he wants and gets away with what he wants.
Yeah, if you're familiar with a lot of Mark Millar's storytelling outside of Jupiter's Legacy, it's got a very distinct 2000s taste to it.
Yeah.
Like it's dated but somehow modern. I do like the book because it's easy to follow and the art is fucking incredible. But we've been here before in some way or another. And I think they know that. So they're going at it from this very obvious angle where it's like, I don't really have a revenge person to chase, but it's you. Like I'm doing
society,
like that. I'm like,
government.
Okay, like this book can only end in a bloody mess. So I'll check it out. Like, why not?
That's what I think. That's where its strength lies. Like the fact that it's simple. I can follow the story. They're not trying to make it overly complicated.
Yeah, the story. Keep the story where it is, and just give me more over the top explosions, more over the top.
Exactly.
Yes.
Just him falling off of 10-story buildings, landing through a
more last action hero stuff.
The one thing that I found kind of hilarious about this book was that they placed this in Panama, obviously in the first couple pages, obviously to feed into the story that they're going to play it in later. Right. But everybody spoke perfect English except they used 2 words in Spanish, señorita and madre de Dios. when he busted through the top. Yeah. Or I guess Jesus. Is that the name of the kid? This book was super pretty, and it I just want to see an old man punching more Russians.
Yeah, like
so keep it going.
He's very like
he's a scumbag.
By the book, he's like, I mean, if you dig into him as a person, he's just he's a huge sad fuck.
He's a dick.
He really, I mean, he finally, I guess, kind of realized that he fucked up. Right. And he did it over and over and over again. You know, you don't feel bad for him at all. But even when he's like, I'm dying, so I'm gonna kill something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the
so
thing.
Like whatever. Okay.
It is a story of a man coming to terms with the guilt of the stuff that he's done in his past and saying, wait, it wasn't me being a villain. They made me be a villain.
Wait.
So I'm going to be a villain and kill the villains.
Wait a second. Am I the bad guy? No. It's everyone else's fault.
The world that is wrong.
The world is wrong, not me.
It's like if James Bond got to survive and then he kind of just like got old and then he realized, oh shit, while I was out there killing for queen and country, I was also getting tons of people killed, and now that's your fault. So now you're gonna fucking die for it before I kick the can.
I'm gonna go bring it all down because I was doing my job. And it's your fault.
Yeah, I was doing. You paid me handsomely to do these things.
How dare you?
How dare you sign my checks
that I took handsomely?
I didn't realize back when I was murdering all these brown and black people for you that I was doing something wrong
while cheating on my wife 10 times over
a day,
over and over for no. Just
you mean those goons had families?
He's like, I don't even know my own fucking kid, and that's your fault because I didn't get to know him.
It's your fault that I
you're gonna
cheat on my wife. My wife left.
It's your fault that I fucked everybody.
Yeah, it's your fault. I'm gonna take a stroll through fucking London and realize it's not the same, and now that's your fault too. Yeah, it's very Mark Millar, but it's cool though. Like I'm not gonna lie, it was worth it. I can't wait for issue 2 to come out, January 12th. I think I'm looking forward to it.
Another monthly, which is cool.
Yeah, space
give me
out.
more monthlies, please.
Absolutely, because we need time to motherfucking breathe. I'm pretty sure X-Men's gonna come out with another fucking wide birth of excellence pretty soon.
Wide birth of
excellence. I'm keeping up. Trial of Magneto.
Oh my god, that's still going.
Still going.
Still going.
What does that even mean?
Marauders. The last Marauders that I read, Bobby turned into a gigantic ice sculpture and punched Fing Fang Foom in the face.
Of course he did.
Man.
Because Fing Fang Foom came and smelled some brandy, so he started drinking their brandy, and Bobby was like, no. And Fing Fang Foom was like, no. And Bobby was like, I'm Omega. I'm Omega. And Fing Fang Foom was like, you are. Goodbye. God damn.
They're going places, man.
Bing bong.
My man is going through the whole Olympic team right now with these X-Men books,
Dude,
man.
Oh my god.
More power to him. I live vicariously through you.
How do you handle all that knowledge? Where do you put the brain matter at, man?
I forget how to do two. I forget 2 + 2.
Like, what is it equal?
But Bobby had a big ass dick when it was big.
You keep reading this.
That Omega dick.
You can teach us how to pronounce Krakoan.
Yeah.
Cacao.
I already know. I'm fluent. I'm no longer bilingual. I'm trilingual.
This man has unlocked the code. Moving on to...
This is how you pronounce apocalypse.
Yeah.
Got you.
Cool. I got it. Moving on to Marvel. Black Panther #1.
Yeah.
John Ridley. Juwan Cabral. There you go.
Yes.
There you go. I think I said that one right. I'm certain.
Is it Juan? Is it Juan or Juan with a double N?
I'm gonna say Juan.
Somebody just added a double N to Juan.
Yeah, just added a double into one. That's what I think. Either way, I like this. This is essentially Black Panther not only wearing a million fucking hats, but also I'm running Wakanda and the Galactic Empire, also being an Avenger, also doing all this shit. Hey, I'm fucking up because I got some stuff going on.
Yeah.
Like some stuff underneath. Like he's like, actually, I don't like democracy. I like being a dictator.
Actually, I like.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. I don't know why you guys complain.
Listen, democracy makes things harder to do. You know?
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying. You know.
If it was up to me, this meeting would have been over already.
There would
But
be no
here we
talking.
are.
All this talk. Where's the action?
This is a layer to the Black Panther that I'm happy to see them take.
Yes.
Usually T'Challa is, I won't say getting as bad as Batman territory, but he's kind of to the point where it's like he knows it all. He has a plan for everything. He knows
He's a super genius.
He's super calm. He's cool.
super strong and all this other shit.
Now he's still all those things,
No.
but in this series, it kind of shows that it's like I want to roll up my sleeves and get shit done. So I'm just gonna do shit, not tell anybody.
I think the thing is, it's not the fact that, like, it's because it's not. That's not the focus. Like, the focus is on his problems, his issues. Like, he's not. You know, like you said, it's not about him being the most powerful or strong or the most better, the best leader and blah blah blah. It's about him fucking up, which is makes him. It humanizes him a bunch, which is great.
I would say this is the most Batman he's been for me in a very long time, because he's just doesn't trust anybody. He's got shit in the background, his little plans all over the place, and now they're all coming back and biting him in the ass.
That cover is mouth-watering.
It is. In this, we discover that T'Challa is running his own CIA program
Essentially, yeah.
Sleeper fucking agents all
got
over the
sleeper
world.
agents.
without telling anybody. And lo and behold, nobody likes that.
Yeah,
No, I know.
because you're asking people to fake their deaths so they can be like wait in other countries.
When he told Shuri, and Shuri looked at him like, "What? What the fuck did you say?"
He's like, now you want me to help you cover it up? Like, really?
Covering up your lies.
Like, yeah,
She's so tired of his shit.
yeah, pretty much. She's so tired of it. Like,
Well, guess what, Shuri? Did you take the vaccine yet? Like, shut up.
no.
At least I ain't lying to everybody. At least I ain't lying to mama.
This series is good for me. Like,
Yes.
I like John Ridley's writing. I think he's great, and I can't deny it. Like, I love when a Black writer who understands a direction to take with a Black character.
Right, it's nice, right?
It comes now. Granted, like, I think anybody who understands a character can write a story.
Yeah,
like, they'll be missing some things, but they can write a good story if they understand the character. But it's like it helps when that's there too, when there's that added layer too. It helps a lot. Like the way even the way the characters talk to each other. Like, it doesn't throw me off. Like, I like this story. I like how it interacts with the other Avengers. Like, it's just cool shit. I really enjoy the first issue of this book.
I love how I love how the whole, like, I'm not sure, like, it feels like he's more the leader of the Avengers at this point in time.
is.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that was happening in the Avengers. So that's cool. But how, I don't even know how they even, Cap thought that he could do all that when he already knows that he's kind of semi still the king of Wakanda, and then also the ruler of the Space Force or whatever. Like, he's doing all these things. He's
wearing a lot of hats.
He's a monarch.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If he didn't want the job, he shouldn't have applied for it.
But yeah, I thought it was cool. I don't know what else.
Yeah, it's giving me. I like where this is going, and I hope they keep that kind of like underground spy element to it, because it's going to be a new facet that I've never read from Black Panther. Kind of like that Winter Soldier, kind of like whatever.
Yeah, the espionage part of it. I like that. I really like the dark, seedy spy version of people's, like, mythos.
Yeah.
Stuff. So yeah, it's pretty dope for me.
I hope this goes into that, digs into it a little bit more. I want to just get to know every one of his agents he has out there, and I'm really looking forward to this. And I think this may be a monthly as well.
I hope so.
Thank you, Marvel. You're starting to wisen up.
Yeah, take a break.
I'm just happy that I'm finally going to get to like actually like I'm happy they're finally. It seems like they're going to be challenging Black Panther as a character, his values, and to show that maybe everything is not as good because he's always seemed like you said before, like it always seemed like he was this perfect, this perfect Black African leader character, and which is
no blemishes on his record,
nothing.
Right.
Like he's always right. He's always like he has done
His
nothing.
hands were always clean.
Yeah,
and don't get me wrong, I love that portrayal when the getting's good with that portrayal. Great,
when it's done right though, it's fine, but not when it's just like.
Not over and over and over.
Right,
and over
don't get like Batman use it as a facet of I can't make a more interesting story point, so this is who this character is at all times.
Or like how they do with Superman when they literally make him like, oh, no one knows how to write Superman, or they don't want to write Superman good, so they just say like, oh, look at his new power, or look how strong he is, he beat this guy up, cool.
Right.
So like, yeah,
like give us our characters some nuance, some depth, and this looks like right up Mr. Ridley's alley. So
good shit.
Yeah. Moving on to another fucking hit from the Dynasty.
Yeah.
All right. Hulk #1 by the motherfucking Donnie Coates.
Good shit.
Man.
Out of Venom, out of Black into green.
Dude. It is fucking Invincible artist, Ryan Otley. This is a dream team, guys. Like you guys go ahead and talk about it first before I'll go last. I think we know where I stand.
I feel like,
so go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I feel like we kind of all are in a way same page because this shit is. Because I know, as like we've talked about before, every time we mention Hawk, it's always the same moan and groan because the character doesn't really do much in his own comics a lot. Granted, I didn't read Immortal Hulk or anything.
Yeah, I was gonna punch you right in the goddamn chest. I was gonna punch you right in the fucking chest.
But like a lot, like before Immortal Hulk and everything, I know like a lot of you they weren't really, you weren't too interested.
Right after Jeff, we won't speak of Uncle Jeff. He's not But just after that Red Hulk series came out, I kind of was I guess World War Hulk. I kind of fell off Hulk after that, because it just kind of felt like he reached his thing, and the movies and the comics kind of felt the same. Where it's like, do you really know what you want to do with this character? And like, it's just pop.
How many times you could be? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like how many times can you do the monster trapped in the man like thing? Are you gonna evolve past that? Granted, I haven't read Immortal Hulk either, but I've heard a lot of praise from it. I do plan to go back for it at some point. I
would say get to it. It's super. It's very, very good. This seems to be picking up from some of the premises. I hear that, or I had heard that Immortal Hulk was supposed to be like a standalone, so nothing's supposed to transpire. But they do carry over some of the premises and some of the actual like development of the character into here. For example, Betsy Ross comparing the Hulk into like a baby. They established that in Immortal Hulk that. It's his repressed, his childhood trauma, and all the mental health issues that they talked in Immortal Hulk. This is kind of taking those premises and kind of expanding on that, the duality and the bipolarism that they kind of set in Immortal Hulk. It is a completely left field turn as far as story wise, which is great. The way that he's been able to put a new perspective into the Hulk and what the Hulk actually is super dope. Because in Immortal Hulk, it was all about his different personalities, right, coming in and out. This he was able to, I guess, harness all those.
Yes,
it's terrifying. Like, there's got to be no more physical Bruce Banner, right? Like. Because you can't, like, if you put that on him, if you put that on this contraption, like, can you imagine if he tried to turn back to a human? That's got to still be on his body, right?
Oh, yeah.
Right. No, he is completely hulked out 100%.
Yeah.
Because he says it into Betsy, or the imagination that created Betsy.
Like that.
Character.
The Hulk was
he told her,
I'm not.
Right. I'm not. And in essence, he kind of is too. But the Hulk will always be there. Just
right.
Nobody gives a fuck about Banner. So now he's taking it into his own form. He doesn't want to be the Hulk anymore. He knows he can't get rid of the Hulk, and he can't die. So I think the way that they're going with this is he's going to harness everything and go to the most extreme lengths to try to kill the Hulk.
Yeah,
I think this is what this
separate
is.
himself.
No, just kill himself.
Yeah.
Because I think this is a suicide mission. He's going out to just fucking just end it because he's so tired.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
Nobody gives a shit about helping him. He is trapped in this shell that he doesn't even like, and he is going on a suicide mission to end it.
Right. And it's so crazy because it's like his mission is like sort of righteous. Like,
Yeah.
he's the only one, like he said in this book, he's the only one who understands what this thing is going to become. And I'm not here to at least take over a few times. Like the Hulk, just the Hulk, you don't want that future. So I got to do this. I don't give a fuck anymore, Steve, Tony. Like, sorry, guys. Your little plans, you may have thought you had something going on before, but I promise you, I was not playing. I am now. This is a problem. You are not ready.
He is the level of just magnitude that they're setting up to go through. I am fucking. Oh man, I am foaming at the mouth.
Yeah,
it is.
He took on 4 or 5 Hulkbuster suits at the same time.
Let's be real. Hulkbuster suits never worked.
Yeah, but they're dangerous though. Like
to who? Not the Hulk.
He ripped off his fucking arm.
Busters.
He ripped off his fucking arm to get out of it. You can't.
And then he took the Hulkbuster arm.
You can't just hold the Hulk's hand. He said it's better for me to take my arm off. So it's not like the Hulkbusters will be. It's not the end all be all, but they're a problem. Tony's paying attention, so it's like, yeah, you can take that arm. You're not gonna win, but you can have that. And it's dangerous now that he can just do that. Like, yeah, I don't need that.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna take yours.
Yeah. He's got this thing, like, and by the way, just trying to imagine that in real life, that device he had, that liquid metal that can like melt into your fucking skin, like that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like those are the weapons they make for him, and it's still not enough.
Only for him.
Yeah. It's like to give you a vivid like image of some of the themes in this book. The Hulk is essentially trapped in some kind of like rocket dimension where he's pounding on a fucking giant vibranium hellscape door, and then they just send guys to like pour boxes of bullets into his ass just to make him mad so he can do like more crazy shit. Like he's turned the Hulk
made a rage farm
into a fucking ship, and he is the captain. This is the coolest left field that you could take for this character.
Yes.
And I think it's absolutely insane.
I loved the Star Trek.
Yes, like absolutely. I was like, is he wearing a suit? What is this?
He's just walking with his hands in his bag, just talking like William Shatner.
Yeah.
I gave Bruce Banner William Shatner's voice the entire time.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
I don't know how much DMT Donnie Coates does to come up with these ideas, but I want some.
That's it's fucking insane. And I didn't even realize it. Like the room, it's like a red room area. And I was like, wait a second, it's like the design.
In the visor.
I was like,
Yeah, he's piloting them.
Dude, like,
great.
That did it for me. Like this is a good book. It's a good read.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Super excited. The only thing that, like we talked about before with the King in Black, Donnie Coates always comes really, really strong.
But doesn't finish off.
Finish, it's either hit or miss. So
yeah, the longer it keeps going, it runs the risk of like landing soft. Yeah.
But so far, I'm fucking on board.
Yeah,
100%.
Absolutely. Speaking of being on board, this was probably my favorite read this week.
Yeah,
and
really
that's
good.
hard to say because there's a lot of good books here.
She's a brick house.
Man,
that book,
the Bible.
Wonder Woman, Historia, The Amazons, #1 from DC's Black Label. My brother talks at length, but he's talking about the Snyder Cut, so I take it with a grain of salt. He talks at length about this grandiose version of DC where they're like gods and stuff like that. And yeah, like that's true, but you don't get that in the regular day-to-day shit. Like you're not the Black Label so far. They seem to understand that mythos. Like 3 Jokers, that's the level I can read Batman and be happy about it. Like, in this, for Wonder Woman, this shit is sick. Like, Kelly Sue DeCornick, she made her name doing that revamp for Captain Marvel. Bitch Planet. She brings her A game here. And so it's a book.
Bitch Planet?
Yeah, Bitch Planet. It's a famous book.
Holy
I
shit.
didn't know where we were
I
going.
know
I
where
was
you're
like, hey,
Like,
I'm not about to jump in.
All three of us were like, bitch planet.
You're not going to just walk away like you didn't say that.
It's a book series.
I'm sure it is. I'm just never.
We will need like just some context. You can't just say something like bitch planet and not have
thought it
any
was a porno.
context. Like, well, not everybody knows what that is, my man.
Well, to be fair, I'm sure it is a porno. Probably.
Bitch planet.
It's got to be. It's got to
Bitch
be.
Planet 37.
Yeah.
No, 69.
All right.
It's bundled with big booty clappers. 13.
This book is big. It's
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous. Phil Jimenez did a great fucking job. Like,
It's an understatement.
You've got to look at every single page of this book while you're reading it. You have to appreciate it. It's impossible not to.
Yep.
It's a work of art.
The details, tattoo pieces after tattoo pieces.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
The way you see
God.
your 60 and 70-year-old Republican grandmothers watch the Republicans lie to them and they have their eyes agape and their mouth open, just as that's how you have to read this book.
just fucking completely
Blind
absorbed.
faith. Just take it in.
I just feel bad. Like, I'm kind of happy I read it online because it feels like the book in itself can't contain some of these splash pages. Like, it's struggling.
Like, it's struggling to hold frame inside itself.
Yeah.
Which is a beautiful mess. It's crazy. Like,
Yeah.
but there's a lot going on.
What was that store that closed down in the mall? Dreamscape?
I think so.
yeah.
Those are all, every page is a poster in Dreamscape in the most positive way I can say that.
My eyes hurt in a good way after reading 2 pages of this book.
Yeah. I need just walls of just this.
Yeah.
I mean,
That is insane. Like,
They-
more doves on the shoulders, more everything. Like, the way Phil draws this world, like, I wonder, like, what did they pull from to do this? Like,
How long did it take them to do this?
bro.
that page with the Vosses to the atrocities against, like, women, like, that was insane.
That was crazy. That was raw as fuck.
The amount of detail in every single character, the amount of
They pay
just-
attention to each, like you said, like each mythos and everything. These aren't just like, oh, this kind of Zeus and kind of no. These feel like each one of these characters.
and also something.
the armors.
Yes.
Yeah, and something that I didn't know I needed this, but something they did, like the Wonder Woman mythos, is like, we'll let it be messy. Like, it's not clean. Like, she's not really her daughter
Maybe.
from his. Maybe, I don't know.
She's made of clay. She's not made of clay. Sometimes.
Maybe she is. Maybe like, it's messy. Even Hippolytus doesn't have like a super clean record. Like, in my mind, like
Yeah.
it's a messy book with mythos and gods. It's powerful. It's super cool. Like, I really enjoyed this issue 1. This is the best.
Is this an issue 1? Are we gonna get more?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's literally just an issue.
Okay.
Like, I don't know where they could go a million ways from here.
Yeah.
Like, wherever they choose to jump, I'm in. It's dope.
Like I know I said this off air and everything. I still feel like this is. I feel like this isn't. Granted, this is like a lot of like stuff that's a lot of ground they're covering and everything that we never went into before with Wonder Woman, which is really nice. I kind of hope, this is just me hoping, I'm hoping this leads to some sort of like event of some kind. And if it's in the works, like if it takes a while, that's fine too. But it just feels like this isn't just for no reason. Or it could be. But I just feel like this could be working up to something when delving into Wonder Woman herself.
Could be.
Yeah,
I also think it's what happens when you don't have to like make your stories connect to the fifth, like running,
Yeah.
you know, other, you can just do an isolated thing. And
That too.
they really give every concept in this book its room to breathe. Like, while there is a lot for my eyes to take in, I'm not lost at all. But yeah, the story, I know exactly what's going on.
And they did a good job explaining all the history of like the other Amazon tribes that I had no idea existed.
No
right?
idea.
Because they started bringing them in during the Wonder Girl with Yara Flor, you know, and different tribes and stuff, and now seeing the development of that. Like Chris said, I do think, especially with Nubia and the Amazon, I think they're setting up a concise world of Amazonian like lore and Amazonian maybe products.
Well, that would be
coming.
sick if they did. I mean, especially leaning in with that stuff.
Yeah, leaning in with all the other tribes. You're leaning in with now Nubia and the Amazons and creating their own characters there. That I think this is something that they're kind of building into, and this is a fantastic way to draw in eyes, especially in my eyes, because I never really cared much about Wonder Woman. Or even like the history of it, like
the Themyscira and everything. Yeah.
I'm just laughing that Zeus has 2 big ass statues of Atlas. Like, yeah, nigga, I put you there.
I honestly can see that. He was disrespectful as fuck.
This whole book showed like just a bunch of little things that made me laugh and giggle along the way. Hippolyta just all of a sudden just turned into Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
All of a sudden just running for years.
Yeah.
Until she just got tired and fell over.
I thought it was Hippolyta.
I don't care.
Yeah. Well, that was for
I look Greek.
What's his face? But not for that. I've always heard DC pronounce it as Hippolyta, not
Hippolyta.
My uncle's name is Ippolito, so I'm calling her Hippolyta.
I'm being confused. You're doing Italian hands.
It's not. It's the one finger. I don't know what this is.
That's a distinction. Okay. But yeah, gorgeous book.
This is Italian.
The levels.
This is Greek.
This is Greek.
And then 3 is Roman.
Okay.
The different tiers.
We're learning stuff all the time here on this podcast.
I want every single page to be a poster.
Right.
I'm saying, man, it looks beautiful.
I want to plaster my wall.
They put their fucking foot in this.
I just want grotesque Artemis just right there.
And not only that, but like I'm kind of with their plan. Like, after they explained it a little bit, like I was like, okay. I mean, obviously it's never gonna happen, but I'm like, I'm with it. Like, cause holy shit, they kind of lay it out. These goddesses are badasses. Their spawns are badasses. You got Bado Lizzo over there. Yeah, it's solid. So, really great book. I think we had a great week of comics, and that's all I got.
Yeah. Okay.
With that being said, I think we've gotten to the end of our episode.
Yes. This has been another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast. If you like what you've seen here, please follow us wherever you listen. If you're watching us on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Did you read any of these comics? Did you like Wonder Woman Historia? Obviously you did.
Obviously.
And give us a review.
Incel.
Yeah. I mean, because honestly, greatness doesn't come every day.
Yeah.
But when it does, it comes from Black Label. So
yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's all I got. You can follow me at Art of Sumo on Instagram and Twitter.
You can follow me at Stooge Prime on Twitter.
You can follow me at King Creates X, all K's, no C's, on Twitter or Instagram.
And you can follow me at Instagram under just_Uno. And thank you for joining us in another episode of the Thirsty Nerds podcast.
Bang bang. Boom boom.
Bye.
See you, nerds.